Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Leos. Leos, we're going to take a look at the person, what they might be thinking or feeling, how they might be viewing you, and any possible action that they may take towards you. And then we're also going to see what lessons need or needed to be learned from this connection, and we'll get as much advice from Spirit as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Leos for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. Okay, some of you may have been or are dealing with a Sagittarius here. All right, they're viewing you as the Two of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I definitely feel like you've got someone here who, it doesn't look like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse that they're ready to take any action. Some of my Leos, you've communicated with this person and they haven't responded, or they've left you on red. I also get with the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance energy in reverse, your person could be using unhealthy coping mechanisms. So it could be like they're drinking, they're drugging. There's something unhealthy about their energy at this time. Again, maybe they're just going out a lot, partying, not taking care of themselves. Now with Temperance energy showing up in reverse, this can indicate that they've been, or they're acting carelessly, or they've been really careless with your feelings, your emotions. They're inconsistent, possibly even this denotes overconfidence, but there's definitely an imbalance here with this person. And it may be excess. Now, they might be an Aquarius, or they have strong Aquarius in their chart. With the Star card, they may be, this can be an energy of playing the long game. For some of you, they're working on healing bad behaviors. Like if there was some sort of breakup here, or something really impacted their life, it feels like they may have hit rock bottom here. And it looks like they're working on healing that. They're working on getting on the right path. Yeah. And for a lot of you, if this is someone you're in separation from, they're trying to heal from this. And I do feel they plan on like reaching out, and for some of you, responding to your messages when they feel like they're in the right headspace, because for a lot of you, they aren't, or they haven't been. I am also getting, for some of you, this person may have lost a loved one. And I do feel there was a significant downward spiral here. And yeah, okay. So, and for others of you, the Ten of Swords, I mean, it can be a period of codependency. It's been a really tough period for this person. All right. Whatever it is. And you know, if it's just your breakup, or if there was some sort of major loss here, feels like a tower moment, to be honest, for this person. And it feels like they weren't really dealing with it in the healthiest of ways. But it does look like they're like working on it. But they may not be there. Some of you, they've just been burying themselves in work, just trying to forget you, or forget what's happened, or just to cope. Two of Swords in reverse, though, they feel like they're seeing you clearly. And for some of you, they've definitely read your messages. Like if you're not sure if they've read your messages or they've seen what you wrote them, they have. Okay, they see you as very hardworking. Yeah, and the Page of Cups. But Leo, this person, they're not open to you right now, or they're not open to this connection. And they're, with the Page of Cups in reverse, this person may be projecting, but it does feel like there's something here they're not trusting emotionally about this connection. And if they brought a lot of baggage to your relationship, that's why, right? This does not mean that you're not trustworthy or that you did something wrong. It's just how they're viewing you. And they may feel like, in some way they may feel like you rejected them, or there's a fear of rejection is what I'm getting. But it does feel like they're not really in the headspace. They're not where they need to be open to you, or to open to communication, or to talk at this time. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is just confirmation of that. Yeah, this person, they're not ready to talk. They've got a blocked throat chakra. It's like they don't even know what to say. It almost feels like they're really, really overwhelmed. All right. And with the Knight of Cups energy in reverse, yeah, they're not seeing a way forward here. And I don't think it's just with your connection, Leo. This is somebody who's really going through a major shift going through it. Yeah, look at that, 9 of Swords. So, you know, this may have come, you know, this separation or this lack of communication feels like it's piggybacked onto some sort of major life change for this person. This could be the loss of a loved one. I am feeling like maybe a parent for some of them, but it could also be, you know, the loss of a job. They're going through it. They're not ready to talk, and it's like they need to or want to be indulged. With the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, their heart chakra is not open. Let's see what else my Leos need to hear. And like I said, a lot of you, they've either left you on red or you've sent them a message and you haven't heard from them. I mean, it is, I'm not loving their energy. It is a bit worrisome, but I do feel like they're just not in the place to talk right now. All right. Now or never. So we see last chance. All right. And seeking guidance. And they're really drained. Yeah. And they might know that. I mean, they might know that they're going to miss this opportunity with you. But whatever this 10 of Swords is, whether it's your breakup or it's independent of the connection, this person's really drained, and they're like in this real gray area, this energy of confusion. We see, I want more moments with you. So there is a part of them that does want more time with you. This person's not, they're not balanced. They're not ready. They're not healthy for some of you. Okay. Let's see. You and this person might be very different. Again, it looks like you probably have very different coping mechanisms. They're a bit of a manipulator and lost spouse. Yeah. For some of you, they have lost a loved one. But for others of you, yeah. And this person, if they're a widow or a widower, they still have a lot of baggage from that. Okay. Or they haven't healed that. Like they're, you know, I feel like they may have told you, you know, until they were blue in the face that they were ready for a relationship or they were ready to move on. But they may have been lying to themselves even. They are health conscious. So I do think this person is working on getting back to balance, getting back to healthy here. All right. Okay. Let's see for my Leos. What else do they need to know about this person or this connection? Yeah, they're working on it. They might know that they sabotaged this connection, but they are working on healing here. And but they definitely have some outdated thinking or behavior patterns that need to be looked at, need to be purged, need to be released. And they're still really, really in their head, Leo. Yeah, so some of my Leos, you feel stabbed in the back or you're just heartbroken here. And wedding rings. Yeah, some of you thought you were going to marry this person, or you thought this connection was leading to marriage. And I do feel it's possible that they pulled the rug out from underneath you in some ways. And you want stability. I'm not seeing stability with this person right now. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, Spirit saying meeting someone new. So, you know, maybe some of you, it is time to look in a different direction here, at least for now. Let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos. What are the lessons that need or needed to be learned here? All right. Allow yourself to receive. Let others do nice things for you. This may be their way of showing appreciation. Maybe you might have been really overgiving in this connection. You may have always been trying to help this person towards success, help them heal. I feel like you were very empathic. I feel like you gave a lot of yourself to them, to this connection. But I feel like it's time for my Leos to receive. I feel like you were overgiving there. Boundaries. Overstepping in a situation has led to an imbalance of personal power. Take your power back. Yeah. This person, it feels like it was really quite draining, Leo. Okay. And make sure that you just haven't gotten really comfortable in the role of like overgiving and always helping this person, making excuses for why they behave the way they do. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot here to be empathetic about, but don't let your empathy keep you stuck in an imbalanced connection. All right. And second chances, someone wants the opportunity to prove themselves, but it's not now. And it's like, I feel like this, I want moments with you. There is this element here of them wanting to come back around, but they're not ready yet. And, you know, I'm not an advocate of putting your life on hold for someone who's not in a healthy space or somebody who's not making an effort to meet you halfway, to compromise. And we see this energy of disconnect. Understand why someone is withdrawn emotionally or physically. this may also encourage time away to reflect. So also for my Leos to reflect, but I also feel this person has withdrawn emotionally and physically, and there's a reason for it. There's something here that they really need to heal. And I mean, it's a big deal here, Leo. It's not just like, it's something that I feel it's baggage that they've brought to the connection is what I'm getting. All right, let's see. What would they like you to know at the ego level? I'm so attracted to you, and I know you don't feel the same. So you might be on I'm hearing different planes, different wavelengths. All right. Maybe they feel like you've moved on, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, but see, it's this like star card energy. It's like one day, it's like in the long game. It's not in the near future is what I'm getting. Okay. And that's where you have to be really careful with, holding space for someone or holding space for a connection, but also, not putting your life on hold for someone who's not balanced or providing or giving, or reciprocating, we'll say. Okay, so let's see what they want my Leos to know at the soul level. Okay. Judgment, I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. I do think they're turning their life around. I do feel that they're in that process. I do feel this is someone who maybe had to hit rock bottom, and my pride and ego led us astray. So they sabotaged this connection, and that might be because of their ego. They could have been the runner. They could have been always wanting to be indulged, or maybe they, were putting you in situations that were making you feel less than or jealous. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. Okay. But again, it's like, give me more time. And that's where you have to be very careful. How much time are you going to give this person or this connection? Because again, you don't want to put your life on hold. You don't want someone to be keeping you single here. Okay. If they're not, making improvements coming towards you. And what I mean by that is like, it looks like they are trying to improve their life, but it's like, it's all about them right now. And that's what I'm saying is the imbalance and where you need to be careful. Okay. Spirit's advice for my Leos is stand your ground. Hold your own power, never give it away. Not everyone is there to support you. And for a lot of my Leos, I'm going to tell it to you straight. It does feel like this person may not be able to support you at this time. Feels like they've got a lot of work to do. They've got a lot of work to do. And Spirit's advice for you is also initial spark. There is a potential in a person or a situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach it is up to you. Yeah. And I mean, we do get this like long game star card energy, like in the future. I mean, I just don't want any of you to hold on to that or make that, make that your fuel to put your life on hold for this person, because there could be somebody new here around you. Maybe you're already talking to somebody new, seeing someone, or you're contemplating moving in a different direction. I mean, there could be potential there as well. All right. So my dear Leos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. And if these messages do resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My short form content is different than what I put out here long form on YouTube. All right. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.